We've got a dead even hockey game at 3-3.
Hold on to your hats. Here we go.
This is why we come here.
That's absolutely right.
From the draw, we are underway in period number 3. Alex Spencer firing out to center, and that'll go in through the stick of Altman. Back to play it. The defenseman, Hunter Hewson, around to the right. Kept in with the left point by Spencer, driving it wide. Both teams at full strength. Now the deflected puck down the boards, knocked down, trying to play it ahead as Drake Anderson skates it to center. And back checking, breaking it up as Dow. He's had a strong game here. Here's Dow. He lets Altman load up, and he drives to the pad save. The rebound, he got to his own. He fired it across. It comes up the near wing and all the way back into the Greyhound zone.
You know, again, great turnover or transition by Grand Rapids, all started by Luke Dow.
Shane Donovan to the skate of Christ. And on the right, Matson the backhanding. That's wide and behind around to the near side. Left point, Heitkamp. Michaels pass along the boards. Adams turning. Here's Adams delivering to the right point. Stoppelheim with a shot. Heavy shot wide. And out comes Peterson. And he has the puck stolen by Adams. Puck at neutral. On edge over to the far wall. Stoppelheim giving to Adams up the left side to Matson. Matson in to the circle. The drive of that one deflected. Up and off the glass. Right wing boards. Adams. Hayne. He'll backhand it in. Is that Hayne who made that effort?
I think it may have been.
Got locked at Adams there for a while. There's some nice players on the ice.
Yeah.
Out at neutral. Oh, boy, upended at neutral, and it's turned back the other way. Now having to get onside is Cone. And then the Greyhounds end up with the puck anyway. Here's Benson. He'll drive one into the zone right down. And goalie Holm has to keep it. Looking at a face-off at his left. Say, you could win daily prizes plus a 50-inch smart TV by entering and playing the WDIO High School Hockey You Pick 'em contest. Beginning Sunday after the tournament brackets are set up, you can log on to WDIO.com or the WDIO mobile app and pick your winning teams throughout the state tournament. If you're at the tournament, upload your fun fan photos to the Pick 'em contest page too. Sounds like fun. Spencer kept it in with a skate. It popped up in the air, came down, sent down by Bischoff. Shea Donovan back to retrieve. Here's Donovan pursued by Bischoff, pulling away on the right. Here's Donovan rounding to his left, up the middle, giving on the left. Altman written down the far circle. Good play by Anderson. Rounded in behind near side. Dow giving. Back to the blue line. Donovan a shot. That's blocked in front by Anderson. Now forced ahead and out to center. Here's the pass by Miller. Closing in. McLaughlin shoots. Meyerhoff. Woo! That may be the save of the game right there. It keeps this one at 3-3. The puck deflects up and over the glass and out of play.
Wow, what a great feat by Micah Miller to see Blake McLaughlin streaking to the net. And McLaughlin made a great move. He had Kurt Meyerhoff down and out, and Meyerhoff actually almost knocked it in as he fell backwards. Watch this little play here. Great feed here. Goes to his backhand, back to his forehand, and he gets it with the paddle to stick, and you see as he went to gather it, he ended up pushing the puck wide, but what an acrobatic save by Kirk Meyerhoff. Wow.
Worth and Manson on the face-off. Here's Adams. Trying to put it to the front for Hayne. It won't make it there. Far boards lifted out to neutral ice by Austin Christ. Heitkamp back, gave it to Worth. Grand Rapids sits down. High recovering the puck, going right wide to Hayne. Gavin Hayne, rink wide to Matson. In on the right, here's Matson, a shot. That'll roll off of Reed Hill and go up and over the glass now to play.
I commented earlier, it looked like Duluth East was kind of shortening their bench, and I think they may be a little bit. But one of the things that they've done is they've actually switched, and they put Luke Dow centering Ash Altman and Ryan Peterson. And at the start of the game, I had my handy-dandy stats man, David Kidd, give me the lines for Duluth East, and they've kind of switched a little bit since he did that earlier in the game. And they've moved Altman to Peterson and down. They've moved guys around. They put Christ up on that wing with Worth and Meju.
Bischoff and Dow facing out. Puck loose in front. Peterson has it right wide. Here's Altman down the left wing. Gets behind Houston. Closes, shoots, and scores!
Woo. Speed kills. Right there. Great little pass up the wing to Ash Altman in stride. uses that speed for his second goal of the game. He put one in the upper right-hand corner. Now he goes upper left for his second goal of the night, 24th of the year. And that was just a great feed by Ryan Peterson. Just hit him right in stride. The defenseman, that I believe that was Houston that was chasing him.
Now we're at 4-3, Duluth East. LaCourse and Inval, serious personal injury, workers' compensation, and Social Security disability law. We'll be back. Inval, serious personal injury, workers' compensation, and Social Security disability law, bringing you period number 3. Now here's Altman again, going to try his, looked to go to the middle. He wanted to go outside. They took that away. Looked to go to the middle. The puck got away. Played around to the near board. Shea Donovan puts it behind for Altman. Centers, and McLaughlin is there for Grand Rapids. He'll give it ahead for Bischoff. Shea Donovan taking over for the Hounds. Here's Donovan's pass ahead. Tipped into the zone by Dow, and now played by Stampelhar of Grand Rapids. John Stampelhar. He'll drink wide it for McLaughlin. Rick McLaughlin leaves it along the wall. Heitkamp, Michael Heitkamp will take and dump one in. Sent around by Reed Hill. And up the left wing and ahead is Austin Christ. Blocked back the other way. Now let's take a look at our Auto Care Collision Center collision of the game.
Well, you know, it's been a relatively clean game, but we have had a few big hits. And here we're going to get a look at our collisions of the game. And Micah Miller going hard into the wall with Reed Hill, and two guys kind of banging in there. But it's really been a clean game, you know, good clean hits.
Yeah, it's been hockey.
Yeah. They added an assist on that goal to Nathaniel Benson on the last goal, number 15 for Duluth East.
Now around to the far side, Rapids on its own end, down a goal at a 4-3, 12:30 and counting here in the period. Lanigan in behind the net. Nick Lanigan over to the near side in the corner, puts it in behind the net, trying to come between the poles and the pad skate combination of goaltender Holm, and it's 5-3 Hounds, and it'll go to Benson.
Yeah, I just mentioned Nathaniel Benson getting an assist on that last goal, and right here he's going to score a goal. This is a line for Duluth East that didn't play a ton in the second period. Mike Randolph's kind of been spotting them, and you see that the graphic there shows that he's a defenseman. He's actually converted defenseman. It's good work by Benson. Actually, it's Lanigan that starts it, slides it down low to Benson, who just kind of comes around and stuffs it. And Holm looked like he had it covered. He was able to still sneak it in past him. Now we got a 2-goal hockey game.
4:39. They've got a pair, a minute and 31 seconds apart.
They like bananas. They're going to get them in bunches.
Right point, Lemaster, and along the wall, Lemaster shot that goes wide to the far side. On the left, where Hill keeps it in behind the net. They're going to set to the puck, that was deflected across the goal mouth. Now Heitman will send it around the right. Or Heitkamp, rather. We'll bring it in on the right. Hill will take and clear it out. Onto the Stampelhar. His pass at neutral is chipped back into the Greyhound zone with the stick of Peterson. Lemaster around to his left. Lemaster being checked by Kane. And now Hill up the right side to Peterson. Peterson will dump into the corner. He had the opportunity there for pass a 2-on-1.
I don't think he realized what he had going there.
Back into behind his own net is Madsen. Check that, rather, not Madsen, but yeah, Mitch Madsen. We got an outside called. We haven't heard a lot of Mitch Madsen here in the third period.
Well, he's had a couple little rushes, maybe a shot or two here. You know, Grand Rapids had that flurry early and that golden opportunity by Blake McLaughlin, but since then it's pretty much been all Duluth East. You know, they interviewed Trent Klatt, Dan did in between the second and third, and you know, he talked about momentum. And right now for Grand Rapids, you're scrambling to find some way to get that momentum back.
Now head off a Bischoff's stick. It's out at neutral. Getting it back, playing it ahead, Hunter Houston. It'll go back into behind around to the near side. Jake Donovan there, checking his McLaughlin. Bischoff trying to come off the wall with it, loose to the circle, getting it McLaughlin, turns to the boards, back to the left point. Houston puts it to the corner for Bischoff. Now Bischoff, he'll reverse it down low on the inboard. Checked against the back wall is The forward, Micah Miller. It's free to the far circle. Benson on it for Duluth East. It's very interesting the way he's using this line now in the third period. They're fresh.
Yeah, you're right. They are fresh. Got a goal and assist already.
Oh, man, there's a cross-check, and he'll get away with it.
Who is on who?
Lemaster he took a two-hander right across just underneath the chin.
Okay.
And he got dropped. He does get back up.
Looks no worse from the wear there. Just as I say that.
I won't say who because they didn't call it.
Yeah, that's all right.
Here's Altman, and he was spun, but not off the puck. He's able to pass, brought in by Dow. Puck ahead into the corner. Alpet ahead on the right, out to center ice, racing to a loose puck, coming out the bench, angling over Donovan. Gave it ahead of the boards, fired into the Greyhound zone by Eric Soderberg. It goes back to the behind, reversed around to the near side by Spencer. On it, Donovan. Donovan's pass ahead of the right for Peterson. 5-3 Greyhounds in the third, 9:40 remaining. Donovan's pass deflected, bounced, chopped, and then finally dumped in by Dow. He'll lead. The Hounds are changing. Greyhounds, but the Rapids trying to come out of its own end, putting it ahead Brendan Mark. And Spencer on the receiving end for Duluth East. Gives it to Garrett Worth. Now Worth will take and flip one into the right-hand corner. That back in behind at the right. Slow in the handling was Houston. Loose at the side of the net. Holden's got it frozen against the post. A break in the action. 5-3 Hounds here in the third. LaCourse and end ball. Serious personal injury. LaCourse and end ball. Serious personal injury. Workers' compensation and Social Security disability law. Bringing you period number 3. The Greyhounds leading the Thunderhawks 5-3 here in the third.
Yeah, 5-3, and you know, right now Grand Rapids has got to find some way to get some forecheck established because Duluth East is going to be content just to chip it zone to zone here.
Back point Donovan, and he'll take the riser right on. The save made, kept by Holden. Let's take a look at our save of the game to this point, brought to you by Northern Pines Orthopedic Clinic.
Wow, we're going to call this the save of the game, not because Gabe Holden hasn't made it here, but because let's preserve the game of 3-3 earlier in this period. Here's where you see McLaughlin making the rush and Meyerhoff never giving up, get the paddle on it. And that allowed Grand Rapids to keep it East keep it 3-3 and then get the 2 quick goals to make it 5-3.
Yeah, so if Grand Rapids scores there, they may be the team up 5-3 right now.
Right.
Down low, trying to come into the front, get that shot off with Bischoff. Center to Bischoff, he scores! Bischoff, it's 5-4.
Wow. What did I say about momentum? My goodness. Great job of just burying the puck there by Jonah Bischoff. You're going to get an assist there from McLaughlin, who he's had a heck of a night tonight. Young 10th grader showing no signs of playoff nerves. And Micah Miller's also going to get an assist on that. He actually kind of banned on a shot, and the puck goes to, ends up going to, you see in the corner here, Bischoff's going to come out with it. It kind of fans on a little bit. And the puck's going to go behind to McLaughlin, who feeds Bischoff, who made no doubt about it. Quick one-time shot.
Now the play is in the Greyhound zone. The Grand Rapids Thunderhawks down a goal now at 5-4. They draw within 1. We've got a hockey game again with 8:20 and counting here on third period of hockey regulation play. The Hounds back in their own zone. There's a pass across. It goes by Adams to the far wall. Fires from the boards, and that one deflects up and out. We'll get a face-off here. 8:08 in the third. 5-4 East leading Grand Rapids.
What a game. They're going to give that sole assist to McLaughlin, which is the correct call because that play I thought actually went directly off of Miller's stick over to McLaughlin, but it did not. And either way, Grand Rapids doesn't care because they got this thing back to 1-goal game.
They've got the Bischoff line back out there with the McLaughlin and Houston. Excuse me, Micah Miller. Now Peterson takes a pass, played it with his glove, brought it ahead on the right, gives it across. That one tipped by Dow towards the slot up there to break it up Tampa. Off the right wing to Miller. Here's Miller into the far circle, beating Bischoff, closing, he scores! We are tied at 5. My goodness!
Are you kidding me? This is just too much. What a play by Micah Miller. And I'm watching, these Grand Rapids kids are just going nuts. McLaughlin's just about going out of his mind. He's so excited. Good for him. but it was Jonah Bischoff who's going to get his second goal of the night. And not unlike the last time, he gets it on his tape and he just buries it. But the start of the play was just a great pass up ice. I believe, I'll have to look up who that was, but I think it was Heitkamp who got it up ice to Miller. Miller slides it back on a great backdoor feed that Jonah Bischoff catches it, shoots it, and I think he buried it 5-hole.
Wow.
This is too much.
That's 29-22 East. Score tied at 5. Face off outside the Greyhound line on the far wing.
Bischoff's 15th and 16th goals of the year.
Now he passed into the red line. He shoots it in, and it'll be brought out. Here comes Grand Rapids and Brandon Mark. Gave it in the line. In through the circle to the right. There's a shot and a blocker save. The shot by Gunnar Harris. Out to neutral and the Hounds back the other way. Mayhew trying to get it to Chris. Broken up with a stick of Greg Anderson. And on the left, here's Soderberg. Last of the line. The wall takes a bang to the fourth by Mayhew. And he's slow in getting up. Fired around the wall and out to center. The Grand Rapids defenseman Mark has it.
Yeah, Soderberg got pasted pretty good there.
That came all the way back into the Grand Rapids end. Drake Anderson up the left wing, stripped to the puck by Peterson. Peterson giving it to Dow. In the right, Dow rolls one towards the net and lost possession to the far board. Feeds it back to the point. Dispenser giving to Dow. Here's Dow, high slot. He gave it. Donovan fires. It goes out the glass and behind over on the right. Adams. He passes out to neutral. There's Spencer intercepting. Spencer into the zone. Spencer lost it and escapes with Manson to the near wall. Manson and Spencer battling. It comes outside to neutral. Now played by Hayne. Here's Gavin Hayne. He'll send it to the net right down. A stick save swung to side to the near side, but a goaltender Meyerhoff. Now ahead of the right, Peterson. Peterson puts it out to center. Altman can't catch it. That'll go deep into the Grand Rapids end. And Stapohar in behind it around to his left. Here's Stapohar up the center, giving way to McLaughlin. He'll lift one into the zone. It's sent back out by Reed Hill. Now back to the Grand Rapids line. On it is the defenseman Heitkamp who had it. This shot comes up with it. Goes right wide to Heitkamp. Here's Heitkamp. In on the lid, giving Owen offside. Preceding the puck was Micah Miller. A break in the action. Even at 5. LaCourse and end ball. Serious personal injury. Workers' compensation. 5-5 hockey game here in the third. Championship hockey, the winner on to the state tournament. Grand Rapids trying to break a 7-year run here by the Duluth East Greyhounds.
Well, you got the two hot lines on the ice. You got Dow, Altman, Peterson against Bischoff, Miller, and McLaughlin. These guys have been doing all the scoring, well, a lot of the scoring in this game so far.
Here's McLaughlin. Yeah, firing. Oh boy, that dropped Peterson, and he is a hurting man. Out of center, chopping at the back check, trying to come with the puck, unable to do so. It's into the Grand Rapids end, played over on the far wing. Peterson checked at Stapohar, giving up the right.
It was Stapohar, the assistant, that mistakenly said Heitkamp.
Here's Miller. Miller sends it across ice, and it comes up the center. Now here's Heitkamp. Heitkamp, he'll lift one in. Hounds go back. Gives them an opportunity to change lines. Grand Rapids in its own zone. Up the right wing boards. Adams catches it nicely just behind himself on the wall. And then his pass hits a boot, comes free. Grand Rapids as Duluth East comes out to neutral. Will come up with a puck. Mark will put it out to center. Spencer will take and shoot it back in. It will roll on edge on the backboard. Sent around to the right. Kept in to the left by Spencer. Here's Spencer. Spencer maneuvering to his right, and he lost the puck to center ice. And now it's sent out by Donovan up and over on the far side.
Good poise there by Spencer. I thought maybe he could have shot it a little bit earlier, and he ended up kind of freezing himself there. So you're going to look at Shea Donovan. He's logged a lot of ice time tonight, has an assist to go for his efforts. Both teams now, for the most part, shortening their bench. And just as I say that, they put out their third lines here with 4:40 left.
Scoot down the face-off with a cone. Backhanded slap at it by Brendan Mark. Sent up the left by Reed Hill. Back into the Grand Rapids zone. Giving chase to the back wall. It's Drake Anderson being checked by Vincent. Comes free to the circle. Grand Rapids and Gunnar Harris out to neutral. Soderberg pursues it. Hill is there. Puck free out of neutral ice. Picked up by the Hounds. Benson on the right to Lanigan. through the circle, the shot right now, the save is made. It's kept by the glove of the goaltender, Holm, and we'll get a face-off. Gabe Holm, the sophomore.
Well, I mentioned, Holm making a good save there. I mentioned they had the 2/3 lines out there together at the same time, and that was Benson, who got another wrist shot on net. He's having a good period, and actually, Lanigan, who got that shot on net. And Benson, that was his first goal of the year. And, coming through in big games for these kids is pretty neat, because I believe Benson is a senior. Quite certain of it, actually.
And Grand Rapids in its own zone on the right wing, Micah Miller. He'll shoot it up the right. That's all the way back into the Greyhound end. Shea Donovan back to play it. Donovan will send it around to the right, picked off by Micah Miller. The puck to the corner. On it is McLaughlin. Here's McLaughlin back to the point. Heitkamp with a shot. And it's blocked off to the right by Meyerhoff. Given ahead on the right by Spencer. To Peterson across the left to Dow. Back to Peterson. Now Peterson to Altman into the zone. Tries to hit his man. Streaking to the net. In too deep was Dow. Tries to center off the side of the net. Then he takes the heavy hit in the corner from Bischoff. On the left point. Give it to Dow. Turns. Fires right to his rebound shot. To the post and up the near wing.
Holm got a piece of it, as you mentioned. I think that trickling off the post. What a nice little play there, too. Wow.
And the Grand Rapids line almost turning himself around. And listen, the puck's down hard to the unrushing forward. Here's Mayhew into the zone. The shot, a blocker save to the far board, far circle shot. And that one was knocked down from Austin Christ. Turning, firing Worth. It comes over to the near wing. Now the master will put it to the corner on the back board. Chris down the end board. Grand Rapids stepping in front of Christian Park. Gave it ahead. Up the right wing, Adams. Here's Adams. Shoots it into what is the opposite corner for him. Lemaster has it. Lemaster played it in behind to the far side. Worth trying to get there. Madsen checking on him. Puck in the corner along the side wall. And Hill rides his man down. That's Adams getting up as Madsen. The puck is back to the right point with a shot caught to the net, and the save made by Meyerhoff. Then cleared out to center. Intercepting, turning it back the other way. Anderson. Mayhew on the other end for East. Hopper stick into the zone. Played by Gavin. Gives it the shot. The blocker save. We've got a penalty coming up.
Yeah, they're going to call a hook there, and I don't know. Yeah, the referee didn't hesitate. I think it was Reed Hill who's going to get the game. And, yeah, Reed Hill. And it was Jonah Bischoff who was bidding for the hat trick.
Only the fifth penalty of the game, the third to the Greyhounds.
Only 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the hockey game here. And I wonder if Grand Rapids wouldn't maybe call a timeout to rest some of their power play guys here. But what you do when you do that is you also allow the penalty kill to rest too. So it's a strategy. On Mike Randolph, I play it out.
East penalty kill at 80%. The Grand Rapids power play at 28%. Right point. Heitkamp fires across near side at the circle for Micah Miller. He'll take and send it to line to the far side. Heitkamp will save it at the right point. Gives it on the half wall. Knocked to his knees. Jonah Bischoff. Benson aggressive on the check on the far side. Comes free. Here's McLaughlin. Reaching around. Spencer poke checks it to the inboard. Free back into behind. Trying to center from behind the net was Miller. Up the near wing it comes. And Heitkamp over to get it. Heitkamp giving up the left side. They bring it in outside. And we'll face it off. We're down to a minute 27 on the penalty kill. And a minute 39 in regulation, tied at 5.
Well, I wonder if that faceoff's going to come down from where he passed it. Nope, they're going to. I think they're going to talk about this right now. Well, they're going to. I don't know if I agree with that. That was kind of a long stretch pass. Either way, it doesn't matter. They're going to face it off at the dot here. Now Grand Rapids going to come out with the Madsen line.
Altman and Madsen face out control for Grand Rapids. Near side of Stampleheart, we've gotten it from Drake Anderson, sent in on the near side. Donovan there, played ahead by Altman out to neutral. Stampleheart up the right side to Adams. Alex Adams putting it in deep. Fired around and put out the center and back into the Grand Rapids zone by Ian Mayhew.
Nice job. Yeah, nice job of Duluth East winning the races to the pucks there.
Here's Mitch Madsen. His pass to the line. Donovan had stepped up. Poke chipped it away, played to the far boards, unable to save it. Coming back to it was Adams. Snapohar back at his line, a minute left in regulation, and this a 5-5 tie. There's a pass from the stick. It's here to the near side from the stick of Adams. He couldn't quite get to it. Goes down the ice. Grand Rapids having to play it in their own zone. They've got power play hockey for another 28 seconds, 40 seconds left in regulation. 5-5 a game. Next goal wins. And on the left, it would appear. And a good play. Boy, Benson has really been an unsung hero here tonight.
Yeah, they got him playing D on this penalty kill and kind of moving him around a little bit.
Ahead on the right to Altman. He will intercept and then take and dump it right back in. We're headed towards overtime.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Grand Rapids not playing with a lot of urgency here on this power play.
Oh, then on the left, here's Hain. Here's Hain. He tries to play across. He scored! Grand Rapids with 6 seconds left.
Just as I say that, Gavin Hain throws an innocent puck at the net, and Alex Adams is right there for the rebound. He buries it. 6 seconds. The Grand Rapids bench is an absolute pandemonium. Looking at a dejected Kirk Meyerhoff right now. Still 6 seconds left. Grand Rapids is going to need to get some guys out there. Here's a look at the replay. And what a play by Alex Adams. I don't know how he got that rebound. You know, it was such a sharp angle there. You know, it's amazing that that puck didn't slide by him. They're going to call a timeout for Duluth East. Get a look at that excitement, jubilation on that Grand Rapids side. I would never put anything past Duluth East. You know, there's still 6 seconds. You got to win a face-off and try and get it down deep. If we have another angle of that goal, but that was just a tremendous play by Alex Adams just to get a stick on that puck as it came across. Hain's going to get an assist.
16:54, 6 seconds left.
It's his 21st goal of the year for Adams. None bigger in his career, I'm sure. The high school level.
That was odd the way that really progressed. Last 30 seconds or so, it looked like Grand Rapids was tired. I'm saying tired.
Yeah, I just got done saying that they were kind of, you know, you mentioned overtime, and I agreed with you because it just looked like they were content to play that way, and the intensity was down, and then all of a sudden they kind of got a little 2-on-1 break, and it's amazing how much energy you get when you have a break like that.